Mm-hmm. I'm gonna chill there for now. I clicked somewhere. I don't know what I did, but I did it. Okay. What's our options here? Can we level up anything? Nest cleanup. That's Logi experience. That's not... Oh, we do need Logi experience, actually. Will that get us anywhere, though? Not really, no. Okay, so just to be certain here, the reason these haven't grown is because I haven't built stuff with them in our towers? Is that it? Have I just, like, macroed this wrong? Face Dealer's Mask, sure. Right, what do we have here? We can get a Great Axe +2, okay. Whenever you confirm a critical hit, you absorb part of the magic essence, dispelling one random spell. Okay. Oh, this doesn't cast Dispel. This just dispels. Okay. Scorpion's Kiss. When you're wielding this weapon, you have +3 bonus to attack rolls when performing attacks of opportunity. Critical threat range is doubled. Once per encounter, whenever the wielder of this weapon is paralyzed, staggered, stunned, petrified, or entangled, they suffer the weapon's damage and immediately remove such effect. Okay. Also has a crit threat range. I think the Dispel is probably better. Sure. One of the units ran into a monster with 100 female heads. They were singing in sweet voices, and the singing was putting both crusaders and demons to sleep. One deaf knight slew the creature, but even death did not silence the heads. The soldiers cut off one of them, gagged it, and brought it to Dresden. What should be done with this head? Another option where we don't have... We're missing Wendog? Oh, man. Okay, use it for healing. Reduction of losses is good. What is this? Put target unit to sleep. Uh-huh. Taking damage wakes it up. No. Sell it. Finance points. Do we need finance points? We're good on finance. We're good on finance, right? Yeah, we're good on finance. Sure. Increase infirmary size. An undead advisor. Okay. Zack wants to... I did not want to go there. Uh-oh. Right. Who are you? Greybird looks as pleased as a cat that's brought a mouse to its owner. You know, Commander, I've just made a most curious discovery. I have a habit of walking around the fortress every once in a while to make sure it's secure. I keep an eye out for any weak spots or vulnerabilities. Well, on my last security check, I decided to inspect the warden's keys, and I found something on one of them. Greybird produces a tiny ball of some yellowish substance, wax. The servants complained that his key had been sticking recently, and no wonder. Someone took a wax mold of this key. but they didn't remove all of the wax. Some of it probably got into the lock, but guess which door this key opens? I'll give you a hint. There's only one other copy of this key, and it's hanging from your belt, because it's the key to your personal chambers. I mean, look, people are just running in and out of there anyway, like, Staunton keeps appearing. Anyway, either you have a mysterious admirer lying in ambush beside your bed, or you're being hunted by an assassin. They've managed to get quite close to their targets, so they clearly have skills, even if they're a bit careless. Why do you even have a lock in that door? I don't know. Why do we even have that lever? Look, it's just a revolving door situation. Okay. Who's behind this attempt? Unfortunately, I do not know the identity of the client, but the fact that your enemy found their way inside the fortress and managed to get this close to you makes me think that you're being hunted by a true professional. There's a high likelihood that they're a member of a guild. Okay. Let's make sure we're dealing with an assassin. I did briefly consider the possibility that it could be a thieving servant. However, I doubt anyone in Dresden would be brave enough to rob you. The only other explanation is that somebody wants you dead. Okay, makes sense. Devil Mythic Pass, can't do that, okay. What do you think I should do? I think you should let your enemies try. Their agents have already infiltrated our ranks, so it will be difficult to prevent an attack. They'll make an attempt on your life sooner or later. Don't let your guard down. Don't walk around unarmed. Don't stand near windows. Only eat fresh fruits and vegetables. And only drink spring water that's been collected by one of your most trusted allies. Okay. Don't stand near windows. Yeah, I hear that it's easy to fall out of them. I doubt the assassin will wait long. The attempt on your life will most likely happen on the first night you spend in your chambers. Keep your weapon at the ready. And I will, with your consent, stand guard outside your room without drawing attention. Do you have your permission? Eat? Drink? Yeah, what is this man's talking about? Gregor? Oh, you, the assassin? Are you in cahoots with this assassin? I mean, I've hired you and you have your honor and your reputation on the line. I mean, I've retained your services, so I don't think he'll be there, but okay, sure, you can guard my chambers. You've made the right decision. I'll find a good hiding place near your chambers. I don't want to scare anyone away. The next time we rest, okay. Maybe he got a better offer? But wouldn't that just, like, ruin his reputation, though? If he can be bought? Who would hire him if all they need to call off the hit is to just pay more, you know? Zack's croak sounds both solemn and sinister. Don't you think this war has dragged on long enough? I've come to help you end it. You need an instrument of victory, the ultimate, invincible weapon worthy of greatness I have bestowed upon you. The crusade fights monsters, but I will give you even more fearsome monsters to defeat them. Long ago, many dragons lived here in the north of Avistan. Their bones and flesh still rest in the earth, but we will retrieve them and breathe unlife into them. Blinded by fury, these powerful brutes will fly into the world, and their rotting flesh will spread a plague strong enough that even the creatures of the abyss will writhe and vomit blood. Sounds like a good plan. Or, if you wish, I can strip the impure remains from the bones, then boil the bones in magical salts to awaken the dark souls within. These otherworldly beings, these ghastly ravenous dragons, would serve you well and share the secrets of dragon magic with your minions, okay? Or give these bones to me. I will grind them into power and brew potions unlike anything the world has ever seen. They will be capable of returning demons to unlife. Under most circumstances, it's impossible to turn denizens of other planets into undead, but I can do it. Is that so? I will create nightshades for you, the merciless spawn of chaos and negative energy, and you will lead them to the threshold. Now choose how you will end this war. Okay, so let's see, what do we get here? Ravenous Dragon Creation Decree, okay. One Ravenous Dragon is recruited at the Commander's headquarters, interesting. Allow the recruitment of dragons. They look pretty strong. Not gonna lie. They look pretty strong. What is Plague Dragons? Okay. Potentially look even stronger. They have weaker attacks, but higher armor class and more hit points. Okay, allow recruitment of Nightcrawlers. Okay, they have a lot of power. DR5, pretty good. Weak attack though. Weak attack. But they probably have a spell, something? Do they? Oh! They can dispel, they have Cone of Cold. Finger of Death. Any range. Okay, pretty good, pretty good. What is this? Is power times d6 times unit number negative energy. Okay. If the maximum damage of the spell is enough to kill the unit, it deals maximum damage. Okay. So if it can kill, it will kill. If not, it'll roll. Okay. Teleport. Pretty cool. Dispel. So it's gonna cost... I think it's 5 days on each. What are the abilities here? There's a lot of melee attacks. There's a breath weapon. Perfect Plague. The nice ability to cast spells. Flight. Interesting. Sure, let's go Plague Dragons. That sounds like a fun time, doesn't it? It's ironic that the whirlwind would be defeated by disease. Ah, but life is a disease that inevitably leads to death. Even a demon's life. The Bone Mask, once the face of Zakaris, is completely still. He says nothing more. Between the two of you, majestic sovereigns over death, there is no need for words to acknowledge you are worthy of one another. The Master of Unlife has met his equal. Jesus, speaking of revolving doors. Commander, permission to report. I finally found a good news for a change. Now that you put an end to the worry, barely anybody questions your right to lead the crusade. Nerosian now has a circle of influential people who are sympathetic to our efforts and see you as the foremost protector of Golarion. They would like to help our army in any way you want. What should we ask them? Give me your lives. Now that Her Majesty Galfrey is no longer with us. I mean, you're technically not correct, which is the best kind of incorrect. We are the last hope. Yeah, she had an accident. I think we should ask for something we're always lacking. Money and other forms of material support. Are we lacking money? So we can ask for anything. Make them send us reinforcements, but another bunch of commoners? Their very own overgrown infantile offspring. Okay. Tell the nobles to send their offspring. Wait, what is that? Noble recruits feat? Nah. She died brave. Definitely not screaming, pleading to a goddess. Yeah, definitely not. Finance point income. Material point and energy point income. Are you offended by people praising me more than Galfrey? Your glory is well deserved, Commander. I'm just saddened that Her Majesty's radiance has faded in recent days. Vermeton frowns and looks us into the eyes with suspicion. Why do you ask? On second thought, please pay no mind to my question. It was inappropriate. He gives you a friendly grin, but his tense expression remains, okay? Yeah, give me income. I don't wanna have to recruit these non-undeads. Okay, let's do the ambush thing.
My legs carry me.
Let's make sure we don't sleep in heavy armor. Hi there, buddy. How's my greater invisibility treating you? She couldn't sneak out of her chambers past me. Hi there. Everybody's invisible except the thief. And here's the unwelcome intruder. Okay. Lone assassinado. Okay, good try there, buddy. You chose poorly. Sit down, boyo. I needed one spell. Uno. The assassin lies on the floor, spluttering and gasping for breath. He reaches out feebly for his sword, but to no avail. It's nothing personal, my dear colleague. Lie still, don't do anything stupid, and we'll let you die with dignity. Don't execute him just yet, Commander. This assassin could prove useful. He might be a valuable source of information. What do you mean I just pulled his art out of his chest? Uh-huh. You ready to answer my questions, assassin? Piss off. Oh, shouldn't have said that. Now I'll have to make you bleed. A pity. I'm wearing my new gloves today, and I don't want to ruin them. Okay. How is Galfrey rolling lore nature? Athletics? Nah. Diplomacy? Graber, make him talk. Graber puts on a pair of brass knuckles covered in gruesome-looking spikes. He clenches his massive fists, and the prisoner goes pale with fear. Graber paces around him slowly. I have to warn you, this is really going to hurt. Please, don't! I was just doing my job! Yes, and so am I. Graber hits the assassin squarely in the jaw with one swift, practiced motion. The spikes tear into the prisoner's skin, ripping it to shreds. But Graber ignores the muffled screams. He continues to beat the prisoner with a series of steady, methodical blows. Like a cook, tenderizing a thick slab of beef. It is so nice to work with professionals, chat. Do you know? You know what I mean? When you can just trust them to get the work done. Oh my goodness gracious. Stop! I'll tell you everything! The words come out in a scream. The man is howling like some kind of wild animal. This cold-hearted killer has been reduced to tears. The pain has made him a sobbing, sniveling mess. Who hired you? I don't know. I was contacted anonymously and I was instructed to destroy letters. Stop receiving them. The only names they gave me were the names of my victims. Okay. Who are you? I'm Lockster Dowley from Galt. Okay. I joined the Crusaders 8 years ago, but I used to be an investigator. When I lived in Galt, I served the Cabinet of Skulls, our nation's ruling council. I hunted down our enemies, plutocrats, foreign spies, traitors of the revolution. I served my homeland as best as I could. Okay. Then there was a coup. Citizen Goss seized control of Galt. The scoundrel formed the Revolutionary Council and accused the old regime of betraying the nation. They began to hunt down people like me. Well, the Grey Gardeners found me. They were the official guard of the Galton Revolution and its most bloodthirsty executioners. They said that if I confessed publicly and told everyone about the crimes committed by the Cabinet of Skull, they would spare my life. If I refused, I would be executed along with my family. They were good at the job, those pigs. I couldn't either rot in prison or sentence my family to death. So I signed everything they asked me to. Okay? They locked me up in dungeons, but then someone made me an offer. I don't know who they were, but they must have had important connections among the cult, political and social elites. Okay? They told me that they would give me my freedom if I worked for them. They didn't tell me the exact nature of the work, but I could guess. If they wanted me, it probably meant they needed someone to do the dirty work. I agreed, and the next day I was sent to Mende under escort. The official story was that the nation had granted me a chance to atone for my crimes, and I would have the right to return to my homeland after 20 years of exemplary service. Why did we hire this man? My employers have only reached out to me twice since then. The first time I had to take care of an overly eager inquisitor in Canabres, who was poking around in the Tower of Estrad. That sounds familiar. And the second time, I received an order to kill you. Graybird chuckles appreciative. They clearly know how to recruit and manage a large network of agents. They found an expert, rescued him from the deadly dungeons of Gaul, and placed him in Mendeb, undercover until they needed him. And they've only used him twice in 8 years. They must have plenty of other agents at their disposal. I mean, why did you try to kill me? Well, obviously he was ordered to, but... large amount of gold. Didn't want your family to die. How did you get into my chambers? I didn't think like this before. You know, this place is designed to keep out invading armies, but a single skilled assassin can slip through easily. I studied the patrol routes, stuck to the shadows, and the guards were none the wiser. Okay, how were you supposed to meet them to get paid? Yes, at a spot on the high road that leads west from Desen. It's called the Dry Crossroads. It's a quite inconspicuous spot. Is it now? I know the place. We need to flush them out of hiding and finish off the remaining assassins. And it should probably be just the two of us, Commander. The more people we bring with us, the less chance we have of taking them by surprise. Greyburster's cold at the captured assassin. His voice is like steel. We don't need this one anymore. Make the assassin's death as cruel and painful as possible. I'll make you suffer, sir. The screams of the hapless assassin fills the air. As he chokes on his own blood, he managed to spit out, damn you, 1,000 times. Now damn you. Okay.
Every scientist thinks their field research is going to continue forever. But as the saying goes, at the end of the day, we must all compile our bibliography and references.
It's a trap. Oh, do you think it's a double trap, Jeremy? Do you think they're like... they sent a numbnut, expecting them to get caught and spill the beans? And then they're gonna ambush us there? Clever. I like it. We're just gonna have to chain lightning it. Plans within plans. I mean, that does sound like something demons would do, doesn't it? Alright, so... I was thinking about something... Right. Queen is dead. Long live the queen. Okay, what is... You're a thundercaller. What the heck is a thundercaller? Among mystical leaders are those who speak for the spirits of the land, who bear the knowledge of the ancient and whose voices ring like thunder, calling the sky's wrath down upon the enemies. That doesn't tell me anything. Okay, you're rocking a heavy crossbow. Okay. Lawful evil. So what are your abilities? You have Storm Call, okay. So you can call down lightning. You have Uncanny Dodge. You're a Bard. Soothing Performance, okay. Incite Rage. Incite Rage allies, okay. At 6th level, the Thundercaller can induce a furious rage in all allies within 30 feet. This effect functions as the rage spell and lasts as long as the target can hear the Thundercaller's performance. Unwilling creatures can be affected if they fail a will save. Success renders the target's immune to its power for 24 hours. Each affected creature gains +2 morale bonus to strength and constitution. And cannot cast spells. Okay. And some AC penalty. So I'm torn, chat. So it seems like she is a caster bard. They'll buff the party. But I'm not sure if we actually want that in our party. I do want a full undead party, don't get me wrong. Let's look at the level up here. Bard, Thundercaller. Okay, so it's actually a full-on bard. And you know what they said when they didn't let her into the pub? You're bard! Okay. Thank you, thank you. I'll be here all week. I'll be here all week. Holy moly, no I won't. Chat, we are 1.5 hours past my bedtime. We'll figure out what to do with this lady next stream. But I need to hit the bed. Like, I actually need to go to bed. So, chat, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really do appreciate you. If you're new on this part, stream variety, schedule up here. If you want to be notified, then scan the QR code, join the Discord. That is the absolute best place for that. Otherwise, you have all the usual options of, you know, following on Twitch, subscribing on YouTube, doing all those things. Anyway, that's it for me tonight, guys. Thank you so much. See you later. Bye.